Hey you guys, Austin here, and welcome back to another Let's Play. I've been seeing a lot of comments that you guys wanted me to do this again. I've been wanting to. Of course, I was gone last week at the Oklahoma disaster relief trip, and I believe the episode before that we had built the house for Joey, his new dog. Someone said I should name him Jake. I think that's a great name, so instead of Joey Jr., his name is now Jake. The girl dog, her name is still up for grabs, so keep it up. I've gotten a few good names that I'm thinking about, but I want more. So either way, I don't want to be greedy or anything, but keep putting the names. I'm still looking for those. But for this episode, we're just gonna explore, and I'm gonna tell you about my trip. So it's not gonna be the same type of thing as the normal Let's Plays. If you guys don't wanna watch this, that is completely fine. I wouldn't count this as really much of my Let's Play. Yeah, it's more of just my telling you about the little story of the trip while I'm just exploring on the Let's Play world. So if you don't want to watch this, that's completely fine. I will not be doing anything that will really change much. I'll just be exploring, looking for sand temples and stuff like that. So either way, let's get back onto what the trip was like. So Sunday morning, we loaded up the bus and we left at 7 o'clock. And we just traveled along the road through Florida. We went all the way to the very top of Florida from Cocoa, all the way up, then turned left and went all the way down the handle, so probably the longest way you could possibly stay in Florida. We made it to Mississippi that night. It was 11-hour drive, plus all the stops and everything. Is this a dead end? Yes, it is. So we stopped at a little church, pretty nice sized church. It was comfy. They fed us Domino's pizza. It was super good. They had these nice little desserts. I stuffed myself with like 2 slices of pizza and then a ton of dessert. We all went to bed late that night, maybe like midnight. Got up at, I think it was like 6 in the morning. Went off and we drove all the way to Oklahoma. It was a 13-hour drive that day, and it was super long. Of course, most of us slept about half the way, but it was still a very long drive. None of us were really tired yet because it was the first night that we really had to get up early. So none of us were too tired. So we basically just sat there and chatted all the way there. Made it to Oklahoma to this church. The boys and the girls got split up, but not how I was expecting. I was expecting us both to go in the same building, just like boys on one side, girls on the other. The girls got the whole church to themselves, and the boys had to go into these little portable housings. So, I was hoping for like a hard carpet. I didn't really care. I can sleep really well on hard surfaces. I actually know me better than I do in my normal bed, so I was completely fine with it until I got in there and figured out what it actually was. It's a portable house like what schools use sometimes, so you might be able to guess what it is. It was a hard, cold tile floor. It was awful. So, not only that, of course they're girls, and they get everything. They had air mattresses and all types of stuff already laid out for them. Boys had nothing at all. A little bit of lag there. So of course that was fun. We brought an air mattress, but I wasn't planning to use it, and I didn't. I slept on it. I used my towel that I was going to dry myself off after a shower, and one of my 2 blankets, and I made like a cushion using those. It wasn't much of a cushion, but it was much better than just laying on the floor by itself. So that was our sleeping quarters basically for the 3 work days. I think it was 4 nights that we stayed there, 3 work days. Our showers, we had what we thought originally was 3 portable boy showers, and then the other side was for girls. I never even happened to look at the other side, so I had no idea. But apparently it was girls, and somebody from our group went into the girls' side, and eventually we all caught on. We just went in the girls' showers. The girls finally found out that they had showers there, and when they tried to come in, they knocked on the door expecting boys to be in there, and all the showers were taken up. So they told, and apparently I guess the news went that all those showers are actually for us, or we just didn't care what they said. I don't actually know how it went, but we kept using the girl showers for the last day. Either way, the girls had showers in the church, so it didn't really matter. I don't know how many, but they had some. So it was about 250 people the first night, and that's 6 showers for all of us, so that wasn't that much. I didn't even take a shower to the very end of the first work day, so it was a few days that I hadn't taken a shower, which is not fun, but I dealt with it because I wanted to go to bed. So we woke up early the next morning because we didn't know what to expect, so we wanted to make sure we got up early. The same person who went in the girl showers the next day, he woke us up pretty early, about 30 minutes before we needed to wake up. So that was all fun. None of us were too happy about that, but we dealt with it. Find out that breakfast was a long ways later, so for the rest of the nights we actually slept in a lot. We ate breakfast. The breakfast was never anything special. It was what I had every single breakfast, a little packet of 6 tiny pancakes, and only one day I had syrup. All the other days they never had syrup, so put that into respective, or what's the word? I don't know, but I forgot the word. Either way, that was that. We went to work. At the beginning of this day, we went to a field. I believe it had 12 horses, those good racing type horses, and it ended up being only 3 left after the tornado, and there was a ton of debris. They didn't want to put their horses there till the debris was cleaned up, so we were sent out all the way till lunch, just walking this 75-acre field. I don't believe we used the whole thing because there's no way it was that small. 75 acres is not that small, but it was quite the big field, and we were all already exhausted when we went to lunch. The lunches were okay most of the time. We were able to probably get enough food to last us till dinner. And yeah, so we came back, and this time, instead of actually going and just enjoying ourselves, we went to a house. We started with just 2 houses. This is not my parkour course. And we were doing 2 houses. The next day, it was the same thing. We came home, we took showers, we ate dinner. Next day, we went back to the same location. And for this day, we actually went to one house, and another group got the other house. And our goal for that day was to tear down the whole house and get all the walls down. So believe this is what it was. It was basically the whole house, no roof. The front walls were all gone, but most of the inside walls were standing. And there was 2 walls, one leaning far to the left, one leaning all the way in front, and a little doorway wall that was holding both of them up. So that was how that went. It was quite dangerous. We were scared to even try to touch that door, because if we did anything wrong, both walls could easily have collapsed. Like I said, we had to destroy all the walls. We weren't actually supposed to. They told us not to touch the walls, but we didn't even care. We knocked all the walls down, then we got to go home, or back. We took our showers, and the next day, this day was the worst. So we came, the whole thing was, as soon as we finish cleaning up all the debris that's left of this house, we get to go back. If it takes us an hour, it takes us an hour. Ended up taking almost a whole normal day, and it was the hottest day of them all. So it was super hot. The whole week it was really hot, but normally at the beginning of the day it's cool. It was super hot in the morning. It cooled down a little bit at the noon, but got hot again, and it was just terrible. Everyone was sunburned. It was not fun. But either way, we did finally clean up the house. We got to yank down another house. The first day we yanked the house down, and the next day I didn't want to yank it down, but we got to watch the house come down, the one that was getting worked on next to us. We went home, washed up for our last shower for the whole trip, because the church we were going back to the same church we had went in the very beginning, and they didn't have showers, so we didn't get to take that shower. But either way, we came back, we did our thing, we all put our stuff away, and we did our first all-nighter. 6 hours basically we had to stay up. It was super boring. And normally when you do an all-nighter, you're having fun. It's super fun. I can do easy from playing video games. But imagine, all you're doing is chatting. You're all super tired and grumpy, and there's nothing you really want to do. It was horrible. We had to leave 2 in the morning. I think we all basically made it to 1, and then we just gave up and slept in the pews. This night, the boys and girls of our church were able to just stay up in the church. Normally it's locked, which it did, so we weren't able. We either got to stay in the church or stay out. Funny story: one of our friends from the group, he fell asleep outside on the grass. Woke up, it had poured, and he was basically soaked, and he thought he had peed himself. So funny little story right there. Either way, back to what we were doing. We all got up at 2 in the morning. We got on the bus. It was soaked. We were all just tired and grumpy. But it was okay because I like to sleep on the floor of the bus. It's the best place. I can't sleep sitting up. I have trouble doing that, but I easily can sleep on that hard floor of the bus. So that's what I do. I slept for about half the trip, and then I slept a little bit more after breakfast. And that was all fun and dandy. I had already explored this. I just wanted to make sure you guys saw that there's a sand temple there. But either way, we all went in the bus and we drove for the 13-hour trip all the way back to that church. They weren't feeding us dinner this time, and we ate at Cracker Barrel. Great dinner. We all just hung out, had fun. I had some pancakes because I was in the mood for breakfast and I wasn't gonna eat anything else. So that was fun. Next day, we woke up again at 2, and basically the bus had to leave at 3. This time I did an actual all-nighter and didn't go to sleep, so that was all fun. We all got in the bus, and it actually was quite fun that day. I slept for, again, about half the trip. We had to stop 2 hours to let half of our group get off the bus because their church is about 2 hours away from ours, so they got less time, but that was all fun. For the rest of the trip down, I just listened to my beats. We finally got home. We did everything we had to do, cleaned up, packed our stuff in our car, got home, and that was the story. So my impact on this trip, it was disastrous. We looked at this elementary school. It was destroyed. There was nothing left. I wouldn't be surprised if they turned that into a memorial. It was really sad. There was 7 kids that died, and there was just basically nothing left but rubble around that place. So it really was an emotional area. We went to the bombing memorial, Oklahoma bombing memorial. You might not have heard of it. I don't think I was alive when it actually happened. I believe it was 1995 or 1997. Either way, I wasn't born at that time. It happened, and we went to that memorial. The whole time I was just thinking of what would have happened if the actual tornado had went through Oklahoma City and destroyed that, but thank goodness it didn't. And either way, that was basically the Oklahoma trip. That's what I went through this whole week while you guys just enjoyed my Hunger Games. I will be posting another video of maybe Hunger Games, but I plan to do another Let's Play tomorrow, an actual real Let's Play, not a little story. I'm actually not going to call this a Let's Play because I really didn't do anything. I just ran around, so hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you did, don't give it a thumbs up. It was a great experience. It was nice to see us helping out those poor people who didn't even have a house anymore because it was destroyed. But that was my Oklahoma trip. We are finally back home. I don't think I have any more trips. So that's all awesome and dandy and things like that. If you did enjoy this video, like I said, give it a thumbs up. Have any questions, concerns, I have a question. Of course, you can put the girl dog's name in the description of what you think it should be. That's still up for grabs and probably will be for a while till either there's a name that I just think, wow, this is perfect, or I make a little contest between a bunch of names. So, also leave a comment. I think I have a few things I'm thinking about making in this world, but of course I am running low on ideas, and I've been collecting resources for like a mob grinder or something like that. But but until then, please give me ideas of what I should do. What should I add around this little farming area? I plan to make like a little seating arrangement with a bonfire and stuff in this middle. I do need to go to the nether. I will be doing that. I don't know when, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it because the nether has always been laggy on my computer. Hopefully it's better. Sorry if it sounds like my voice is gone. We did a lot of stuff yet last night, and my voice is basically going away. So I probably should end that in the video now. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be making another Let's Play and possibly a Hunger Games tomorrow. This video is just an update video to tell you that I am back. And videos again will be coming, and I'll be able to start responding to your comments once again. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. So yeah, see ya.